I have been self-employed for the last 2 years. I had so many ups and downs. 2024, I made a little over $20,000. 2025, I made even less than that. But December 2025 actually changed everything. And I think in the past couple weeks, I made more money than I did make the whole 2025. So I feel like this is probably the perfect time for me to share some of the lessons that I've learned in the past couple years. The lesson that I probably heard of before, but I never took it too seriously. When we start our own business, the first thing we normally think about is the product. I have to build a good product and then I will get some clients and make some money from it. So we normally put like 90% of our attention, of our time in building a product, and only like 10-15% we dedicate to sales, which is wrong. And December 2025 was very different for me because I started talking to more people. I started selling more. I started telling more people about the product I have. And guess what? I made more money than I did the whole year before. So now I think about it this way. I only think about my product for like 20% of time, and the rest of it is about thinking about my clients, about my customers, and about sales. Because no matter how good your product is, if no one knows about you, if no one knows about your product, you're not going to be making any money. So if you're still not making enough money with the product you have, think about, are you making enough sales? Are you trying to sell your product to hundreds of people? Or are you just building your product that it might be perfect, but not getting any sales? And you can tell that out there are so many people who probably have a product that is not even as good as your product, but they're making more money just because they tell more people about themselves. So December 2025 was very different to me because I talked to like 30 people who make more money than I'm making, who have better businesses, who have better sales than I do. And talking to these people, it's not just about learning some business insights. It's a complete mindset shift. You know how they say if you have five friends who are millionaires, you're gonna be the sixth one. And it is true. So, lesson number two is only listen to the right people. Most of my friends don't make $100,000 a year. And it makes no sense for me to ask for advice from them on how to make money and how to build business. And you're always capped by the room you are in. If you're only talking to people who are making 50K, you're not going to be making 150K. Only take advice from people who are where you want to be. When you just start your entrepreneurship journey, you have so many things to work on. You have to work on your product, you have to work on your sales. To me, I'm a content creator and I help other people to make content for their businesses. And there are so many things I can be focusing on. I can be editing, I can be filming, I can be scripting, I can be selling, I can do the whole marketing thing. But instead of doing all of this, I just have to focus on key things. I have to do fewer things, but I have to do right things consistently, which is again, talking to people, selling, hiring right people, growing my business. And if you're not making the money you want to be making in 2025, think about all the things you are doing and think about what are some people you can hire to do these things for you and what are the things you love doing the most. And all the things you hate doing, you can just give it to other people to do for you for less money. So you can be making money not only because you can hire other people for a lower price, but also because you can put all of your energy into things that actually matter. These are actually three lessons that I learned in December 2025, and they proved to be right for me. And now I finally realized how I can be making over $100,000 in 2026. Rule number one to me is sales. Selling is my daily task nowadays. I do a huge outreach. I'm always looking for ways to get more people, to get more eyeballs on my product. Every day, I reach out to at least 20 new people who are my potential clients or the people who can help me reach more of my potential clients. Rule number two is consistently working on my mindset. As I said, people who are not making money I want to be making are not the people who I will be asking advice. In 2026, I want to be making way more money than I'm making right now. And I know that in order to be making more money, I have to do another mindset shift, or I have to do like 20 other mindset shifts. I have to go through so many transformations and changes in my own mindset. To do that, I will be talking to more and more entrepreneurs. I will be building better systems and I will be in therapy because most of my mistakes were not tactical, they were mental because I was wrong about so many things in my head. And rule number three is probably not the obvious one, but it's gonna be right for me. I just want to be working with right people, the people who are willing to pay more money for my products, because I know my product is worth more money than I'm charging right now. So to me, it's again a lot about networking and meeting you people and meeting right people. If you want to make 2026 a big year for yourself, if you want to be making the money you have never been making before, please listen to this video one more time. I hope it will help you to make more money and to become a happier and more fulfilled person.